Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video here on the View from the Crowd YouTube channel. And today it is fight week, and we're going to be talking about Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury 2. Back in 2018, when the fight first happened, it was mega, and it was such an amazing 12 rounds of boxing. Some of the best, boxing you could ever expect from the heavyweight division. It was incredible, but the decision was a bit off for me. It was Deontay Wilder who came away with the belt, though, because of the majority draw decision, which was definitely a bit unfair for Tyson Fury. But the thing is, if I was a judge, I could see why they scored it that way, but I didn't agree with the decision. I think Fury was robbed. He did a lot in that fight to win a lot of the rounds, but his 2 knockdowns didn't help him. I think Fury said that because the fight was in America, he wasn't going to get the decision, and it seems a bit unfair. That's the way that boxing is sometimes, but this rematch, I think we're going to see a very clear one way or the other. I'm going to just go straight in with my predictions, so I can just sort of talk about and sort of reason why I think that sort of throughout the rest of this video. I think it's going to be a Tyson Fury decision. That is my personal sort of view on the fight. A bit biased because, of course, I'm British and I would want Fury to win, but I'm also a huge fan of Deontay Wilder in the ring. I'm not a fan of some of the stuff that he's done outside of it. In the ring, Deontay Wilder is a mega fighter. He is insane. The thing is, Tyson Fury, he just seems to have those things which annoyed and seem to frustrate Wilder in the first fight. The thing is, I've watched Wilder fight, and what he is very composed. He keeps to himself. Let's take the Ortiz fight, for example. Kept to himself, lost every single round before, bam, one right hand, Ortiz on the ground, fight over. But the thing is, with Tyson Fury, we've seen him get up twice from a right hand from Deontay Wilder. There's not many boxers you can say that they've got up twice and survive 12 rounds with Deontay Wilder, because it just doesn't happen very often. Tyson Fury, I will admit, he's a kind of a freak of boxing. And I don't mean it in a weird way, it's just because he's so big, he's so tall, but he moves so quickly. When he's against the rope, and he's gone, he is insanely fast for how big he is. And this is the one thing that just stresses Wilder's sort of boxing stance, because Fury he can move around a lot, he can frustrate, he can dominate the ring, he's more than comfortable with having his back to the ropes and still fighting. For Wilder, he needs his opponent to just be backed up against the ropes, sort of, bits flinging his shots out, and he knows how to counter. He knows how to get in, land that right hand. And that is what Tyson Fury can defend quite well against. I know it's heavyweight boxing, and in heavyweight boxing anything can happen, but I don't think there will be a knockout in this fight. I think, if anything, we're going to see more from Wilder like we did in the Ortiz fight. He's going to make him very composed. He's going to keep to himself. Let Tyson just, use his jab, because Tyson is very, very good with his jab, and he can use it quite effectively. But Wilder is just he's gonna always look for that right hand, and that's his biggest fault. He's incredibly unorthodox boxer, very, very unorthodox, and that's what's made him a challenge for so many people. But he's just gonna be waiting to use that right hand, and I think Fury's just gonna be able to outbox him. I don't see Fury landing, going ham and just sort of landing big shots, because I don't think that would be a suitable game plan. Going after him just allows Wilder to find a counter and then potentially, just hit his one punch and, well, down goes Fury once again. But in general, it is a really, really difficult fight to predict. We are talking about two boxers who are absolutely incredible. The reason why they're both undefeated champions is because they are that good. They are just amazing heavyweight boxers, and that is why I was so looking forward to this rematch. I kind of hoped that it would happen straight away, like in the case of like Joshua and Ruiz, that sort of one happened, and the next fight was the rematch. But I do understand that they did have contracts and they have to go out and fight elsewhere. So we've seen, Wilder has gone off to fight Brazil and Ortiz, and Fury's gone and fought Schwartz and Otto Waller guy and a couple of others. I think he's been very busy during this sort of year and a bit since they fought the last time, and I think that's good for Fury. I think because he's still finding, after his sort of long break, he's still finding his feet, and he's getting that sort of boxing time in, and he's doing a very, very good job. He's looked, apart from maybe the Waller fight was a bit iffy, but I think in general he's looked very solid as a boxer. Yet Deontay Wilder has gone off and just done what he does best, really, and just keeps landing these one punches, opponent goes down, and that's all she wrote. Now, I'm really, really hoping that soon we are going to see an Anthony Joshua versus the winner of this fight. It's just been so long coming. He's lost his belts, he's gotten back again. I know he's fighting again in June against most likely Povetkin, which, he's got mandatories coming up, so he's going to have to do his two mandatory fights first. So he's probably going to fight Povetkin first, and then he's going to fight Alexander Usyk. And if I'm being honest, Usyk is a very, very good fighter, and I could see Joshua losing to Usyk if he doesn't change up his style a bit. I've always said that Joshua has a very basic boxing style, and anytime he really tries anything sort of flair and fancy like what Wilder does or what Fury does, it doesn't seem to work. Like we saw against Ruiz, that he had a very clear game plan. Jab, jab, sort of run away, jab, jab, run away, jab, jab. Anytime he came in, he landed a few shots, but then straight back onto the jab, keeping him at distance, because he knew fighting close up with Ruiz would be bad, and he had to use his reach advantage. He tries to do that against Tyson Fury, he gets clapped down. Tyson Fury can move twice as well as Joshua, and he doesn't have the reach advantage. Joshua doesn't have the reach advantage over Fury, so he's on the back foot for a lot of that. Wilder, again, very long-limbed. He can move very well, and Joshua wouldn't want to... It's very strange. I just couldn't picture Joshua winning those fights. I'm a big fan of Joshua, but I think he does lack a lot that Fury and Wilder does to be able to unify these belts. And Usyk, he's come up from cruiserweight. He was undisputed in cruiserweight. Coming to heavyweight, it doesn't seem to have much difference. He's still absolute machine. So anyway, guys, that is my prediction, sort of my preview for the Wilder versus Fury fight. Please let me know what your predictions are down in the comments. It is going to be a great fight, and I really cannot wait to watch it. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to watch it live, but because it's like 4 in the morning on Sunday, so I might be able to, but it's a big ass, like having to watch all these fights at stupid times. It's the reason why I'd love to watch UFC more, but it's so hard to stay up until like 5:30 in the morning to watch a UFC fight. So hopefully I do get to watch it. If not, I'll just watch. These days the full fight is uploaded the next day, so I'll just watch it then. So guys, that's all from me. If you did like this video, make sure to leave a like. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe. If you haven't followed my blog already, the link for it down below. The view from the crowd. out.Let.com. I've been Lou Edwards. Thank you so much for watching.